When it comes to The Boys, it's one of those shows that managed to surprise us at every turn just at how good it was, and managed to be some of the best adult superhero content out there. That was until this last season came out, whereas this time, it was a surprise at just how bad it is, with there being a steep decline in the quality of storytelling. Having said that, it still manages to be entertaining, and shouldn't turn people away just yet. So get ready, Patriots, because today, we're going to be cracking some skulls. Now, I had a feeling this was going to happen after watching the spin-off series Gen V, a show that is such utter slop that it's probably made for Disney Star Wars fans. Unfortunately, Season 4 of The Boys seems to have picked up some bad habits from the spin-off, like creating pointless drama, inconsistencies in the story, as well as poor character development. For starters, after 3 seasons of relationship building between Kimiko and Frenchie, suddenly these two aren't together. For whatever reason, Kimiko is pushing him away and encouraging him to forget about her, and to go get some lean, mean, dark pain. Because I guess Frenchie is gay now? Which I guess I could see his character indulging in some sexual curiosity. But to my memory though, not once has there been an implication of him being gay. So this really just kind of comes out of nowhere. They do eventually get back together in the finale episode, having a single conversation that lasts roughly 20 seconds, and basically we're right back to where we left off after Season 3. So this whole thing was pointless. There is just so much poor plot construction. Take this into consideration. MM's CIA task force, given the purpose of taking down Supes who are a national security threat, let Firecracker escape, who went on to help Vought by lying and killing for them, when they had a very good cause for bringing her ass in after she tried to kill them all. At least interrogate her and see what she knows. What a bunch of horse hockey. You really do suck at leading, MM. He's also a terrible friend, too, because before this, Butcher finally tells everyone he's got a few months to live, to which MM fires him because he didn't come to him sooner. When this is a pretty big bombshell, and Butcher deserves to tell people when he's good and ready. Then there's Sage.
I know you're the smartest woman on Earth.
Smartest person.
Shut up, bitch!
The problem with having a character like this is that the character is only as smart as the person writing her. And Sage is so brain dead that I doubt even Superman can tell just how much lead is inside her head. The whole thing is basically Reed Richards' Smartest Man Alive all over again, but worse. One example is Sage playing the race card pretty often.
I'd like you to join the 7.
No way.
Why not?
Because I'm not wearing some vaguely racist supersuit. Plus, I'm a black woman who is 1,000 times smarter than you. Your ego can't handle it. Do you actually believe all of this? Or is it just bullshit smeared on top of a personal vendetta?
Ain't you a little mouthy one?
Appreciate the subtextual racism there.
Bruh.
Harry Potter, Neo, Luke Skywalker. Hollywood's trained people to fall in love with white boy lone saviors. So,
which is a class of dumb all by itself. And on top of that, she orders Firecracker to kill MM and his crew, and then immediately walks away like Dr. Evil, just assuming it'll all go according to plan.
No. I'm going to leave them alone and not actually witness them dying. I'm just going to assume it all went to plan. What?
Then, this self-proclaimed genius, for whatever reason, is attracted to the Deep, who is renowned for fucking octopuses. Sage actually allows the dumbest Supe in the Vought company to give her a rudimentary lobotomy just to lower her intelligence enough to enjoy having her dump truck filled by him. While I'm aware her brain regenerates after the fact, however, it doesn't make what she's doing any less dumb. Some of you may be asking, what about her master plan to get Homelander to the White House? You mean the plan with too many moving variables that were in no way predictable, like Homelander not killing her, for instance?
you promised me you would listen to me.
You're lucky I'm not sending you home in a bucket.
It was part of the plan to take the risk of having an unhinged megalomaniac not kill her and instead get fired, allowing her to walk away with tons of the company's secrets.
Not a great plan.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm officially convinced of her superior intellect. Move over, Albert Einstein. Move over, Stephen Hawking. Move over, Oscar Wilde, because you are all clearly outmatched. When it comes to character development in this season, The best one was definitely Ryan, who had to deal with some confusing mixed signals of being a hero, all the while being told not to feel bad for being a villain either. My only criticism is one scene where he directly tells Homelander he wants to help people, but then immediately afterwards, he orders a director's assistant to beat the crap out of him for harassing her. Don't get me wrong, the guy definitely had the first 2 slaps coming, but for Ryan to just sit there laughing about it, I just don't think these 2 scenes fit well being back to back. As for Homelander, I really wanted to see a version of him actually being a good dad, but still influences Ryan to be just like him, because this would have given the audience a sense of conflict over Ryan being raised by Homelander. But instead, Homelander's like this cartoonishly evil parent, and it's clear he's dismissive and indifferent to how his son is feeling, and even neglects spending time with him, making it easy to see the future conflict between these two is not too far off. Outside the characters and story, there are some serious shenanigans, like during the Clone Wars scene when MM is being shot at, and for bullet cover, he flips over one of those weak-ass folding tables you usually see at picnics and parties that would barely be able to stop a pellet gun, let alone an actual gun. And what upset me is the fact that it worked. Another example is when Butcher is fighting Ezekiel, and he uses a regular fire extinguisher to flash freeze the guy's hand. And my last complaint is kind of trivial, but it bothers me nonetheless. Why didn't Firecracker have any bruises on her face after Starlight beat her to a bloody pulp? I guess she can regenerate faster than normal, but it seems strange this wasn't mentioned earlier when she was asked what she can do by Sage.
First, I want to see your powers, though. Wow, that is lackluster.
I'm strong too, though.
3 weeks later.
It seems more impressive than anything else she can do. Now, I know I just spent the last few minutes dumping all over this season, but I still enjoyed it. I really did. The best thing they can do is to cancel Gen V and focus on this show for the next season. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's what they should do. Be sure to let me know what you thought. Did you actually like this season? And if you did, what did you like about it? And if you hated it, what did you hate about it? And how did you feel about this season compared to the first 3? That's all I got for this review. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay tuned for my next video. Take care, everyone.